Hello, everybody. We're back. We're ready to do side quests, and
We are?
oh, I am at least. And Kitten got so lucky they were just able to pull a pair of tens out successfully
Yes.
in a
Yes, it's the
row.
Lucky Kitty Materia show. Watch me pull a Materia 10 out of my hat.
I think you just
Twice.
did. Though the circlet isn't bad.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to want... Do you have a skill speed 10, actually? Let's put it like that.
Skill speed 10, I have 4. I don't know how I ended up with 4, but I have 4.
I will take 1. And... That's the spare from the old hat. Quest meld.
Though, keep the hat in your armory for a little bit. I might need to ask you for a photo shoot with it.
Okay. It is not too late. I have not dismantled it yet.
I mean, it's not like you can't go just repurchase it.
Also true.
Well, I hope everyone's days have been going awesomely.
Mm-hmm.
Today's been a nice, relaxing Valentine's Day.
Okay.
The only slight bummer...
I'm looking at the stream here,
Mm-hmm.
and I can see your inventory window, and I don't believe it.
Hey, I've done a lot to get that inventory window. You'd be surprised. And it's not going to stay that way.
Okay. How can you do this? It's so barren and empty, and I wish I could do that.
Better. Think about this for a minute.
Dang. Of course, that is some of the stuff I've been meaning to use and haven't been.
Yeah.
So,
Here.
Congratulations on the anniversary.
Yes, today is Baron and I's anniversary. We've officially been married 10 years. We dated almost 20 years before that.
There's 5. Come on. And there's the other 5. There. 10.
Unfortunately, we had to postpone our Valentine's Day slightly because of COVID restrictions. But as soon as they lift up a little, we're going to go out to a nice restaurant and have a nice meal together. Because that's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you ready for unlocking Savage so we can promptly ignore it?
I am all up for ignoring it.
Because you know that's what Nimgigi wants. Ain't that right, little one? She's gonna kick me in the shins.
I think she just wants to get the weight of that blue bang off of her head.
Oh, I can't blame her there. Okay, Nimgigi. Thayrin, Rylea, allow me to thank you personally for contributing to our research. Your stories of the ancients' creations have planted a seed of great many theories, and I can't wait for them to flourish. Recount the tales of Aphrodelos.
Asphodelos.
Professor Claudine has asked me to write detailed records of your investigation. If you wouldn't mind staying for a while, I would ask you to tell it more of your adventures in the past. Adventures that start with the mysterious crystal, seemingly containing a message declaring a crisis in this pandemonium. Of course, Professor Claudine will eventually make a report, but we are deficient on concrete facts at present. To that end, I suppose a comprehensive catalog of the beasts you encountered in Aphrodite's circles would be a fine starting point. Yes, I require every gory detail, every hair-raising description.
I've brought the volumes you asked for, but are you quite certain we need all of this just to research the crystals? Some of these, habitats of aquatic life forms and myths and folklore of the phoenix, for example, seem to have little bearing on the subject. In fact, many of these tomes seem to be related to the creatures of pandemonium Rylea spoke of. Surely we have better things to do with our time. Rylea and Thayrin have already encountered and subdued them, so what use could further insight offer?
Oh, that's not a happy face. On the contrary, Rusnod, we would be remiss in our duties as academics not to take every opportunity to learn more of these subjects. To view the creatures of a bygone time through the lens of modern science is a dream so few of us have a chance to achieve. Of course, I'll not deny a personal interest in the matter.
As I thought. While there were enough relevant volumes for me to fulfill your request this once, if you wish to sate your appetite for knowledge again, then you do so on your own time.
Shall we proceed? Tell me everything you remember, and please, spare not a single detail. I don't easily frighten, you may be assured. We might start with your battle with the transformed warder, Eric Thanos, was it? I would also like to hear the key word and the nature of his metamorphosis. And right back on subject. Good. Thank you for the priceless information. While I'm disappointed I couldn't behold your foes with my own eyes, your stories have given me more than enough to write sufficient thorough descriptions. Yeah, thorough.
Luridly thorough.
Perhaps we should also include base theories concerning the growth and behavior of these creatures. It would give us a little catalog some flavor, wouldn't you agree? We could start with, I have it. Aquatic life forms in our time have been observed to grow to sizes that are orders of magnitude larger than their larval forms. In fact, it may not be so preposterous to postulate that the hippocampus you encountered was merely a larval form of a much more massive, and I dare say, horrific entity. Oh, dear gods.
Yeah, we know what this means for the savage.
Now, don't look at me like I'm some mad magus. Breakthroughs
because you are.
Well, maybe a little. Breakthroughs have always precipitated by even wilder theories than that. And as the professor always says, we mustn't let logic stand in the way of brilliance. Not until proven one way or another. Even the hypothesis is a valid one. There's nothing quite like the ambrosia of inspiration.
Remaking records or creating fairy tales?
Yeah.
Please tell me it's the latter.
So long as I make a note in the margins of my records indicating that a theory is unproven, we can let our imaginations run wild. I said ours! You needn't be a researcher to have an idea that will leave its mark for generations.
I am suddenly, not so suddenly reminded of. They said I was crazy! They said I was mad! Boy, were they right!
Thayrin, Rylea, allow me to thank you personally for contributing to our research. Your stories of the ancient creatures have planted a seed of many great theories, and I cannot wait for them to flourish. I can. How goes the investigation? By Professor Claudine's orders, our reports to the other research bodies have been somewhat scarce on concrete information. Even if we wanted to go into further detail, there are too many unknown variables concerning how the crisis might affect our present. We only know for certain that the crystal we found ties us to the past. We've had no luck eliciting further memories from its depths. We're at present gathered as many soul crystals and shards as we can conduct through our comparisons, though these experiments have yet to bear fruit. Of course, the fact that none but you can hear our Enigma's voice to begin with puts us as something of a damper on our potential progress. Yet, even so, Professor Claudine is all within his power to move things forward. Aha.
It would be interesting if we ended up with more lore on soul crystals.
Mm-hmm. I'll agree with that one, Ripley. I'd rather these monsters not leave a mark on me for generations.
Yeah, thank you. That was my thought too.
Yeah.
I think we're all in agreement here.
Claudine?
Would that we too could hear the words of the crystal and see the memories stored within. Our research would progress by leaps and bounds. Alas, sometimes the greatest discoveries are made under the most severe restrictions. We shall redouble our research efforts and not be perturbed by the obstacles we face.
And Rusnad?
When it comes to inspiration, I often find myself in short supply. However, I challenge you to find an assistant who can snatch obscure tomes from the stacks as quickly as I.
Right then.
So are they cataloged by smell?
I hope not. Well,
Over this way.
Did you have 2 or 3 tokens?
3.
To think an adventurer such as yourself saved our skins. What a vaunted occupation you hold. One which mine could never hold a candle to.
I got the 2 helm ones and 1 glove.
Do you want to queue real quick for the one you're missing?
I suppose. I think it was number 4.
Because the reset is tonight.
Ah, well, okay, that would be good.
You can check which one you have. Go into your duty finder.
Yeah, I know I can. It's just off the top of my head, I believe.
Under raids, 4. Which will be number 2 in this case.
Yeah.
And then if you...
No, I got that one. Or no? Wait. Oh, reward already received 1 of 2. Because, of course, you automatically get the
so you need
drop. I need the 4th circle.
You need Dracula.
Everything else I got.
You need Dracula, right. Well,
yeah.
Are you ready?
No.
No,
I'm not ready. Ask me in 20 levels.
No, you're going in now.
Mm.
Also, follow me.
Oh, the lift operator?
Yep, we need to go down a level.
Down?
Yes. Because all the side quests we went to do this evening are in Ultima Thule.
Oh, okay. I knew we were going there, I just hadn't thought about using the ship that is in 2 places at once.
It's a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
And I am being a pity venture. Ooh, I'm up to 3 mil. I was having a hard time breaking 250.
Mm-hmm.
For ages and ages and ages. I mean, my ultimate goal is about 50 mil. Because that's what will get me the Gilded Serpent of Ronka. But as you can see, I'm not, like, super trying to burn through stacks to get there.
No.
Yes, we want to go to Ultimate Thule. Oh, I forgot there was a Vista in the area. Oh. My bad. We'll try and remember it for next time. So, time for us to go talk to some dragons.
Oh, I don't know if you got the email for it. If you haven't, you might in the next few days. Square Enix is doing a charity bundle of reimagined Tomb Raider covers.
Huh.
The charity being Girls Make Games.
Yes, I know of them. Oh, hello.
And some of them are looking quite nice. One of the redone or reimagined covers is by Amano.
Okay, I will definitely have to check that out.
Though, on the other hand, I am kind of I'm a little disappointed because given the charity and everything, it would have been really nice if like all the covers had been done by women.
Yeah, but Amano is also a draw.
Yes, he is, and I don't know the identities of the others off the top of my head. There's a couple in there where I'm going, yeah, that's really nice, and several more where I'm going, I need to go take another look at the original cover.
I will try and do call-outs, but, yeah.
Elegant evisceration. Lovely.
Do keep an eye on me, for safe spots, if I get them right.
You're somewhere in the middle of that explosion, I know that much.
Okay, looks like
Okay,
lightning will need to get to a corner.
Yeah.
Oh, right into the electric fence.
Happened to you? You'll excuse me if at this moment I do not follow you into a safe corner. And that is... which one is that?
That was a room wide.
No, the current square that's down.
That is water.
Okay. And that's a push?
That's a push. Get to the center.
Yep. Yep, there it goes.
Yeah, my mouse steered me right back into the electric fence.
No.
Well, it didn't help that they res me, like, right on top of it, practically.
This is a 3-set. Poison, water, and...
Lightning.
Right. That...
Lightning. Get to a
first?
corner. Poison is next, so kind of keep spread.
Yeah.
And then water. Be in a stack that is not your symbol.
Yeah.
Sword! Get to us!
Wow.
Push! Push again!
Ah. Okay, so that is a separate one.
AoE! Intercept one not of your symbol.
Which, oh, right, yes. Ow.
And watch out, he's gonna start stacking. Okay, this is a stack. And then out.
What?
He did a stack and then he did a line through the entire party. Notice I died too. I thought I lived, but apparently not.
That took half the party. There's you, me, the what's it, and one of the healers.
Level 2 heal break should be helpful.
You mean 3? But yes.
Yeah. And here it comes. Push!
Wrong kind of push.
Yeah, this is so wide.
Uh-oh. What happened to Solly? Holy shit. Huh. Oh, and hi, Octi.
Hello, Octi. That was an impressive run. I'm sorry.
It was going so well.
Yeah, I thought I was at a diagonal when I jumped back, and I wasn't.
Oh dear. That problem again?
Yeah, well.
poison?
No, it's lightning.
Oh. Is corner in time.
Water. Yeah, that's what he dropped in the middle of everybody. And I didn't even move fast enough. He clipped me.
Yeah. And thus was the first mistake made. This set is always all 3 buttons, except fire.
It can't be fire. It's a random which 3. It looks like water first.
Never seen fire come up. Of course, I've only seen it a couple of times, but I have yet to see fire come up on this poison.
Spread. And then lightning, so get in a corner.
Right.
This is an AoE. Yeah, this line. Sword.
What? Ah. Nope.
Yeah, you need to move faster than that.
I need to be aware of it several minutes before I am.
Push. Push. We haven't been knocked into the electric fence, so that's good.
This time. Okay. Roll DPS.
Poison first, so spread. Water next.
Which is push.
Yes. Next one is stack. Next one's lightning.
Yep.
Ooh, almost didn't make that one. Push! Sword! To the east!
Yeah. Yeah, I know how he feels.
Good night, sweet prince.
There's nothing sweet about that, Prince. Kinda hope he's not a prince.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, sure. Okay,
Cast,
I want...
cast. Don't forget to need for that bat.
Yep. Just did. And I got the bat and missed the item.
Oh!
Nosferatu. Nothing if not gentlemanly, and perhaps bloodthirsty.
Yes.
Though understood to refer to vampires, the word Nosferatu has an uncertain origin, and the same may be said of this bat-like creature. However, from the fact that it appears to be wearing a dinner suit and won't drink your blood without permission, it is clearly a gentlemanly sort.
Aren't bats just the cutest little plague bears you ever did see? Bat enthusiast. Are we in different instances?
No, I have yet to leave, but I am greatly disturbed by this. A gentlemanly bat wearing a dinner suit. Bran, what the hell have you been doing?
He's branching out from being a zombie overlord to being a vampire overlord.
Apparently.
Well, first off, I talked to this fellow last night, and he said something very interesting. Yes, sir?
Okay, it is getting cooler tonight. I've turned on the heater. Make sure you shut off and go to bed.
Okay, will do. Good night, dear. Love you. Sorry, life interrupts.
Anniversary.
It does that.
So we Fisk.
The world before me should remain unchanging until the day our clan meets its demise. And yet I cannot help but sense a shift. Could this be a figment of my imagination? Well, yes, there has been a shift. Meteon is no longer here ensuring everybody is existential dread.
Yes. Do we want to
I still wouldn't
requeue?
drink that water. Yeah.
See if we can get it before
Yeah.
before reset tonight. Oh, which piece are you looking for, by the way?
Arm.
Aha.
Since I have one already.
Gotcha.
At this rate, I might just, if it looks like I've missed on it, I might go ahead and roll on any rings that are there.
Actually, you can downshift for this if you wish.
True. I was meaning to, I forgot to. Emotional support carbuncle. Stars like gems. Saylosk gazes longingly into the distance. Traveler, thy coming hath stirred a longing in me. Hopefully not for blood. I've had enough bloodsuckers. I'm gonna have another one later tonight.
Yes, you are.
In less than 5 minutes, on average. From where I lie, I behold naught but a desolate waste. But perhaps life doth persist beyond my ken. The smallest of creatures, or a single budding blossom. It may remain forever beyond my reach, for these wounds of mine heal not with time. Yet I would know of them. I would know if any cause for hope lingereth still upon our star.
Ooh,
Okay,
good
that's accepted.
question. I don't know about your star, but I know there's hope on a different star.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we can talk him into that.
I am a little surprised by the idea of an ancient that needs glasses.
Fashion statement? You're right, it does seem kind of weird considering that they can transmogrify themselves so easily.
Yeah.
Okay, this will be a corner.
Right. Well, I won't be alone here, at least. push.
Yep. That'll be a center push.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh. Well, you might have seen the guy nearly died there. He was the target of that line, and the line went down, and he pokeballed. Which is why he took it full in the face.
Yeah.
He suddenly shifted about 5 yalms right after it went off.
Did a lot of that lately. I know they're working on the servers, and that might be it. It's going to be a water push to start with. Thank you.
Okay, that's ready. Poison.
Spread for AoE drops. And then lightning. Nope, don't want to be here. Sword east.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if that's 120 or bigger. I think that's bigger.
Push west. Push west.
Second push.
Not sure yet.
No. Fire stack.
Fire. How's it?
Yeah, I could barely see
Corner,
that.
corner. Thank you. Yeah, he's officially Pokeball.
Oh. Who is it?
That was
Oh,
our
okay.
summoner.
Right. And stacking icons. Okay, looks like. And water coming up.
Sword, west.
Oh, great. Yeah, I think that's bigger than 20.
Yeah, since we've lost our level 3.
Yeah. Uh-oh. What killed me?
Looks like an AoE. Sword, west. I'm trying to bring it as best as I can.
I'm helping. I just did a pretty wide buff.
Yes, I see it. And I got it.
Yeah, I was all set to do that, and I look up and I'm dead. I have no idea what hit me.
Okay, who are we getting first? Looks like poison. Followed immediately by Hell Skewer. Then water.
Push.
Followed by Stack.
Fire. Healer down. That's a red damage
And then
lost. This'll do.
And then lightning. Get to a corner.
Yeah, or not.
I'll take that.
Yeah. Apex Arrow just set up.
Oh, no wonder we had so many problems. We had double Sage.
Does not stack well, you say?
Not really, no.
Which seems to be a recurring theme with healers. Is like White Mage the only one that you can double up and be happy about it?
Ast you can now double up. Because Ast functions very similar to White Mage.
Just got my gloves.
Oh, very nice. That means we don't have to queue for this again. At least until Wednesday.
Until, yeah.
So she wants us to go search for signs of life.
Yes.
Note, there are 6 quests here and only 5 slots in our log. Thanks,
Yeah,
Square. That's
Seth Tusk.
tough. Yeah. What you said.
Left alive. Right dead?
Do you want downshift?
Oh, thank you. I keep forgetting. You know, you could downshift.
To what? Armorer Smith?
Blue?
No, I can't go blue.
Left alive. Seth Tosk senses a kindred spirit within you. I sense the power of one of my kin upon thee, that of a great worm, long departed from our star, though his gaze falleth not upon thee now.
That's because he's sleeping.
You can pull him out. Midgard Somer. And that is the name by which thy kind know him. Long ago he left us, fleeing our home with his children. From thy presence, I surmise that his decision was the right one. In the end, it has mostly worked out for him.
His children prosper.
Except for those that have been killed by Ishgardians.
And they've
And
killed
Rylea.
Ishgardians in turn. So at some point you have to say, and move on.
Yeah, but the dead ones aren't exactly prospering.
No, but they had children, and those children prosper, and there is life, there is hope.
Some yet wish they had chosen the same path, though such regrets avail them not. Nevertheless, tales of thy star may divert them from their anguish for a time. Seek those who would hear thee in Riatara, and unto the vitrified isle, tiny mortal. Here we go with a tiny bit again. Do I have to get grown up into an ancient again? Futures lost. Combe Nosk gazes upon you with sorrowful eyes. Tiny traveler, thou hast traversed the great expanse to stand before me. I ask thee, on thy journey, didst thou find strength? Mostly.
Not quite sure what you mean by that.
None here have been spared the torment of loss, yet even tragedy cometh not in equal measure. Nay, of all my kin, the broodsires feel it most deeply. Eggs crushed before their eyes, hatchlings twisted beyond recognition. They cannot be blamed for turning to madness. One I would have you slay, again, for mine power sufficeth not to end her suffering. She yet wandereth, restless, near the ash-choked lake, though naught but poison is to be found there now.
Hello, old worm. You look like you want to talk to us. Whether you
Loud
realize
and-
it or not.
Loud and proud. Big and loud, you say. The old worm is displeased at the state of the spring. Don't blame you. Ere the mechanical menace descended, the spring before thee was clear as the purest glass. Now behold the vile blight upon it. Should we do nothing, naught shall remain save poison and black ash. Alas, my roar no longer rings loud enough to cleanse these waters. If you could cleanse water with a roar, I'm impressed.
Well, dragons' roars are magic.
And my kin here fared little better. Yet at times, I hearken unto a faraway call, strong and resounding, though I know not whence it cometh. Wouldst thou seek its source, that our wellspring might be saved?
We can try.
Uh-huh.
Clean these up and take the last one, or
Yep.
take... Okay. So, let's talk to this one over here. Cole Athley looks like she wants to talk.
Thou hailest from the star to which our brother fled. Tell me then, doth thy home boast resplendent vistas as ours once did?
Well,
I've got an entire book full of them.
I don't know about how yours once did, but I think they're quite resplendent.
Both of those are good answers.
You take the top, I'll take the bottom.
Okay. It has blue seas stretching far into the horizon. Though I shall never again dip my wings in such an ocean, perchance I may dream of one when next I slumber.
It has wondrous isles that float among the clouds.
Though I shall never again soar through the clouds, perchance I may bask in the splendor of such isles when next I slumber. Almost the same.
And he now has a quest.
Yeah.
But let's get some log
yeah.
open first.
Wonder if the other one will open up a quest.
Might.
An interesting way to unlock new quests.
Hello, Ashkan.
The great worm that did take leave of the star. Yes, I remember him well. Are there many such tiny creatures on the star whence he fled? Many of all shapes and sizes.
I'll take the last one again.
Okay. Then thy star too knoweth war. Differences lead only to conflict. No matter how far thou venturest, thou cannot flee from this truth. No more could I. This fate was inevitable. It must have been.
There are many, and they have formed their own nation. Same thing.
Yeah. Meh. And no quest.
Leave me, tiny creature. I have much to ponder. Do we want to do the others as a roundup?
Yeah.
In that case... Oh, Ursa!
Court. Deca Octo.
I'm sorry, bloodthirsty dragon. We really don't want to do this.
I would not fain waste mine energies on thy lost cause, morsel. Begone with thee ere thou findest thyself betwixt my teeth. Then you admit your roar is pathetic?
Apologies. I was unaware I was addressing a dragonette. Ow.
Yeah. Dost thou wish to be devoured? With my peerless roar shall I demonstrate the futility of thy pursuit. Then favor the despair upon thy countenance when thou art forced to admit defeat.
It pretty much goes to the same thing, so...
Yeah. Get thee astride my back. Cannot abide watching thy stunted limbs struggle. Woohoo! It's a deafening roar charged with arcane energies. The water ripples slightly, but you're unable to detect any significant changes. Now dost thou ken my wisdom? We may attempt another angle, shouldst thou thirst for greater despair. The spring appears slightly cleaner for a moment, but you're unable to detect any significant changes. Admit thy defeat. The spring shall never again regain its lost splendor. Though if thy tale be true, thou art not the only fool in need of this lesson. Let us speak with that old worm. Mayhap 'twas too much to ask that these waters would run clear once more. Thou shouldst know such dreams are folly. Or no, that's the bloodthirsty. Thou shouldst know such dreams are folly. To live is one matter, but to hope, it is not so futile as thou wouldst believe. Hearken closely. I drank of this spring not moments ago. Though the difference be slight, it tasteth less brackish than before. Thine actions were not wasted. Thou sought to restore it to its crystalline state. Thy aspirations have failed in sooth. However, I suppose 'tis proof enough that my roar still possesseth great power, despite the darkness that consumeth me. In that sense, perhaps thou art correct that some good resulted from mine efforts, and thine, morsel.
That's mortal, not morsel. Mortal.
I don't think he's listening.
No, he's not listening.
We could get a crew in here, do some remediation. We can probably get this cleaner.
Yeah,
Did you click on him?
yeah.
Okay, that's why you're in City. For any change, no matter how small, I am grateful. To recall the taste of pure water once more, and to know that we yet have the power to fight our decline. My, he's getting active. Others shall doubtless be heartened. Keep thine ears open, for one day thou may hearken upon a chorus of dragons' roars. Or maybe we should just go to Ishgard, burrow a dragon, get them here, and have them roar at it.
And that could actually be done, especially if it's even one of the wyverns, like the one we conned to try and get the roar going.
Mm-hmm. If he can fit on the ship, he can get here.
Exactly.
So yeah, the bigger ones might be a problem.
If they can fit through the doors, we can get them here.
Unmourning mother. A parent's love. This mother worries for her child.
Thou canst leave this place.
Generally, yes.
Find my child in my stead, I beg thee. She doubtless wants her for her mother's warmth, but my kin permit me not to quit this nest. They feign contrition, but if they truly pitied me, they would allow me to seek my child. Thou must go, and assure me of her safety. We'll try. The last I saw my child, she was but a short distance from the shallow lake. Ask her how she fares. I beg thee. Okay. Also, we need to do fates in the area.
Also true. There seems to be a general lack thereof, though.
There's one right here.
Oh, yeah. I missed that. No wind beneath our wings. Without the wind to guide them, the younger wyverns and their symbolic kin have lost their way. Symbiotic kin. Existentially speaking. And live for naught but the fleeting rush of violence. The only solution is, naturally, more violence.
I hope we can do this in 3 minutes. Trying to round them up. If we don't do this, it'll be close.
Yep. Making good time is just whether we make good enough time.
Don't see any more spawning. Oh, we just barely did. Try and get my Halden chops in for Heaven on High practice.
The land is barren as far as the eye can see. No life is to be found here.
What do we have here?
Dragonstar
Rose
Rouge Blossom. That.
And Pale Blossom.
And Pale Blossom.
I think that's a sign of life.
Small change? I've got 27 cents. Thank you.
Az Elkin
Al-Ean's kin.
and Al-Een.
Thou burnest, little one. Thou burnest with the passion of a warrior. No, that's him. I burn with the passion of a summoner. as did I once. I forged many bonds on the field of battle, but none so strong as with Eileen, my closest of kin. He yearneth to return to those days, but neither honor nor glory is to be found in besting this old withered soul. Wilt thou spar with him in my stead?
Yeah, sure.
Wings of Glory. Though past his prime now, Al-Ain nevertheless wishes to relive those glory days through combat with a skilled opponent. He and his kin have long awaited a worthy challenger capable of bringing his memories to life.
That was not the button I wanted to hit.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, we're making good time on him.
Yes, this is what I long to feel once more. Long ago, I fought for honor, for glory. For XP?
How can they be a truly peaceful race if they have warriors?
Yeah, well,
Because, you know, if you have a bunch of warriors, might as well have a war. I think he's confused. What the heck?
He's very confused. You got all the aggro, so I don't know what he's trying to track on. But yeah, that was a very confused dragon.
Well, I hope you're satisfied.
Tiny warrior, I sense in thee a kindred spirit. Thou hast reawoken me to the thrill of battle. A glorious battle indeed. Yeah, they seem to be happy. So glorious as to inspire a new song, methinks. Oh no. I thank thee for thine aid, little one. No singing songs about this. I don't want an extreme version of a fate. Oh, I wonder if that is part of a chain.
It might be.
Oh dear. That looks ominous. Horrific hatchling. Thou art the murderer of my children.
Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah. So long have I been so wary.
This is still the land of existential dread, just a little less so.
Yeah.
A hunt target.
Yep.
A Cano dragon.
Existential hunt target.
Ah, there's our point.
Deceased dragon. Oh, great. Yeah. One of the ash statues. Dost thou wonder who lieth beneath this veil of ash? 'Twas with this worm at my side that I looked to the skies, and saw thy Midgardsormr departing for the great expanse. The machines were already up on us. He called to us, those of us who still lived, and begged us follow him, that we might find another star and start anew. Alas, most branded him a coward who lacked the fire to defend his home. When he left, 'twas with but his own eggs. The mightiest of the machines gave chase as he fled, to many of my kin's jeering approval. The coward had proven useful, they said. However, some few did wish to follow him. Midgardsormr was wiser and more formidable than most. This they believed. They knew he would forge a better fate than awaited us here. Would that they had not been halted by the ferocity of the machine's onslaught in the end. Thou hast my gratitude for coming so far to meet mine old friend. Thy tale means more to us than thou shalt ever know. Return with me now to Rylea. Thou art doubtless eager to away from this ill-favored place. I'm not sure I'd seen that explosion in the background before.
Mm.
Yeah. This way.
Oh, that exploding star? Yeah.
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 Seen a few others, of course. I had not seen that one before.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, existential dread. It's very existential.
We'll go ahead and turn these ones in and then. Shilosh?
Dost thou return with glad tidings?
Depends on. Oh, true. We've got the blossoms.
Dragonstar Rouge Blossom, a red flower that presumably once flourished on the Dragonstar. And Dragonstar Pale Blossom, a white flower that presumably once flourished on the Dragonstar. Flowers, a joyous sight. Are there more whence these came? Didst thou find a thriving forest or a resplendent field?
No, but you
Those,
gotta start
not so
somewhere.
much. These are sort of it.
Yeah.
Tis as I feared. To see it now, canst thou even imagine how our star once teemed with life? How it flourished beneath golden sun and a trio of moons, stars shining like gemstones in the night. My brethren and I loved naught more than to soar amidst the clouds of green, teaching our eager hatchlings the delights of the hunt. These flowers once grew upon the mountaintops there, high amongst the clouds. So small did they seem to us, their fruit better suited to feeding our star's tiniest creatures. We rarely paid a single blossom any mind. Yet together, vibrant with the turn of the seasons. They were breathtaking. Would that I could return to appreciate the sights as we should have them.
You know, with some careful gardening and tending, you can have that again. Starting
Not
with
impossible.
these.
I had nearly forgotten what this world once was. Though it may never be so again, thou hast my gratitude for returning me these precious memories. Get a few members of the Great Loom Brewery in here, it might be more than memories. Someday.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a few generations from now.
Yeah.
You'll still be around for that, though, right? You guys live a long time. Thou hast rendered solace unto us when we had naught but sorrow. I thank thee.
That's it?
That's it. He thanked us. Isn't that enough? To dwell on the past yieldeth not. Our desires meant little to our destiny, and less now. Yet regrets find me, nevertheless. Thy countenance speaketh volumes. I thank thee. The metal demon struck without warning, beautiful and pitiless as falling stars. We fought, yes, yet for all our savagery, we failed to protect the young. What few survived emerged from their eggs disfigured and screaming. Would that fate had taken a different course. We might have welcomed them to this world together and guided them into a brilliant future. I have encountered young dragons in my travels. So the young have found their place elsewhere. Our kind shall live on. I am gladdened to hear not all was in vain. May thy path lead thee true, traveler.
That is our goal.
Do we have time to take a new set?
Just this one and the one we've currently got, and then we'll call it there.
Okay.
We won't get the other 6 at the top of the map.
No, definitely not. That once rang clear. Call Allah fears for the welfare of a friend. Oh, right, this is the one from after we told the tale. Little wanderer, hast thou the courage to ken what awaits beyond this oasis? My kin, twisted body and soul, or turned to ash, all long since rotted underneath. Wilt thou venture amidst these horrors, to see if our brother yet stands? Near hath he moved from his place of mourning, ere his consort was thus entombed. Would that I could bring him the solace of a gentle touch, but I dare not seek him now. Shouldst thou wish it, thou shalt know him by the pallor of the forsaken. You all kind of have a lot of power.
Empty-eyed dragon. Yeah, that's a blood dragon. We've seen way too many of them.
And yeah, the dragonling stares unblinking across the desolate landscape, eyes glassy enough that you cannot be certain she even remains among the living. Kind of moving.
Yet she moves. Click on her again.
Clearly, all is not well with this dragon. Her mother would surely wish to know. The dragon, like so many others, is mired in his own grief. You may draw his attention if you pet him gently, as Cole Alia suggested.
We get to pet the dragon?
Yes. Thy gentle caress, like unto the warmth of more joyous times. Thou art not of my kind. Why hast thou come? Well, to begin with, to prevent the end of the world. Right now, to pet you. So he has not forgotten me. I pity him. At times I wonder if my love doth pity me in turn. All of us unchanging, unable to be reborn. Yet if naught else remains of us, we have memory. Thus do I remain beside my beloved, through 1,000 quiet moments, forever. I know a dragon who once believed herself forsaken.
Yeah.
Thou believest I need not languish in silence. Huh. Perhaps thou art correct. My beloved was generous, noble, and took much joy in our skies. None is more deserving of a proud melody. I have not the strength to weave it in this moment, but perhaps in time. I thank thee for guiding me aright. Our pleasure.
Talking with him again.
Pray tell Cole Ale we will meet again.
We will.
How fareth my kin? I see. Thou art wiser than thou knowest, for our brother was once renowned for his verse. It would be an honor and a joy to hear his voice raised in song again. Perhaps, when next you return, thou shalt hear it as well.
I would like that.
You know, if they do, like a couple more side quests per patch.
Yeah. I'm sorry, your daughter's not well. This cannot be. Thou must have given her a dreadful fright, for she froze so, though has she never been fond of strangers. 'Tis clearer than ever I must see her myself. If only I could be freed from watching my watchful eyes of my consort. Not moments ago did ye feel his gaze upon me, once so loving, yet now so bitterly cold. How doth he patronize me? Thy eyes bespeak curiosity. My consort is much the same, in times past, ever desiring to know more. A pity he changed so. Nevertheless, he would surely divulge me if thou were to speak with him. Thou need only seek the least pleasant countenance here.
Okay. Does seem to be some distance.
Sir, we need to talk.
Mr. Consort, Stoic? Can I call you Stoic? Verily, she was my beloved consort, but she is lost to me now. Thou sought her progeny, didst thou not? Then thou knowest as well as I. That dragonling was stripped of all she was by the machines. I recall the battle, the burst of heat and light, her smoldering form. I know not what occurred then, but when I returned to myself, she was there, neither dead nor truly alive, as if imprisoned in her final moments by some cruel deity. And so she hath remained ever since. When she found us, my consort broke somewhere deep within. She seeth not beyond her child, though I do not imagine she seeth her true. And now she hath gone. Thou knowest whence. 'Twas inevitable. Oh dear. This is not going in good places.
No, it is not.
To a certain extent, I'm amazed that the quests here have been as...
Light?
Yeah. As light as they have been. Amazingly light instead of blight. The mother lies still, never again to awake.
My dear, I shall love unto the end of time.
Dragonling speaks no more. Her mother's consort should be informed of what has happened here. Yeah. We're still batting far better than I thought we would.
Yeah. I'm sorry, sir.
Tis strange, though no stranger than the rest, perhaps. Thou couldst not change their fates, yet in learning our tale, thou hast come to share my burden, and theirs as well. I thank thee.
And
And on that note,
that is all the quests inside of Raytara. Of course, we have a bunch over at the IA.
yep. But that will be later.
I think we're sleeping back in the Labyrinthos.
Well, you don't want to sleep here as a rest zone. This has to be the most unrestful rest zone I've seen.
Yeah, we're not gonna sleep there.
Wait, hold on.
Is he a hunt
back.
target?
Yes.
Yeah, one thing I
one of two.
I need to remember to do is I turned off all the party effects because some of the new raids were just flashbanging me so bad. There.
Ow. Doodles, that's bad. Ow. This place is depressing enough without you bringing up an idea like that.
Where's the ship? There it is. Yeah, Labyrinthos, a much nicer place to sleep. Heck, we could go all the way to the Baldessian Annex if you want.
Well. Or the one good restaurant in the area.
That too. They're in the same location. Oh, before I forget about it, because I totally will. There we are. Get a nice view of the Ragnarok here.
Dang it. There we go. Number 16.
There we go. Though, how did we get it out with all this?
Thamazine.
I'm wondering how we got the Ragnarok out with all these girders in the way.
Yeah, well. Magic.
Well, yeah, I mean, we do have the ethereal sea sitting smack under it.
Thamazane, or wonder, is the emotion one feels at the onset of the quest for knowledge. Such a quest was begun here in an effort to pierce the mysteries of the ethereal sea. Yet what researchers encountered was the will of Heidelin herself. The site became a shipyard where they would construct an ark designed to reach the very moon.
And that we did. To infinity and beyond.
Mm-hmm.
Of which, have you seen the trailer for the new Lightyear movie?
No, I have not. I need to do that still.
I'm looking at going, this could be meat, this could be cake, this could be meat cake.
Yeah.
At least according to everything, or the trailer information. I'm going the wrong way. The basic plot is you've got a colony world that's been stranded. So they spend a year remaking a ship that's just big enough for one person to go back and go, we need help, please help us, because they don't have communications.
Right.
And there's this weird sort of adventure and banality all wrapped up in one. It's like, yeah, you guys have been dealing with this for a year, haven't you?
Oh dear.
So we shall see how it goes in the long run. Of course, it kind of freaked me out because the trailer was total HD widescreen, and my computer's like, I can letterbox this for you!
Yes.
So how's Summoner looking?
It's been fairly good. I'm still trying to purse a few things, but I'm starting to get them.
Well, how's the level?
Oh. Close.
Good.
Another quest or two.
Or a fate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pretty much switched into Pally just so that I could get a little Pally practice in, and also the fact that I could hold aggro for you.
Mm-hmm. Because Topi won't do it for me.
No, Topi will not do it for you. Unfortunately, Tay has discovered one of the sad things about New Summoner.
Oh?
Yeah. When you get the gemstone summons...
Yeah, the lack of...
glams for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm wondering if they're doing that on purpose, because I've got a feeling they have a pathway for it for the next expansion, because there is going to be a next expansion.
Oh, yes.
In fact, that's one of the things they're going to be talking about on the 18th. Yes, I will be streaming the live letter on the 18th. It'll be chock-a-block full of spoilers, so I'm actually glad we made it through the MSQ before the live letter hits.
Yep. And unfortunately, by doing that, Emmett Silk managed to spoil half the conference.
Yes. Because it's Emmett Silk. Though I get the feeling part of the problem is...
that's one of the things I wanted to put into the thing, is him going off on, the places you'll go.
I've got a funny feeling one of the reasons why they put that in is because there was this real problem of, the ending's coming, so they're going to stop working on Final Fantasy XIV and do something else, and they're like, no, the game goes on!
Yeah, it was very much definitely, no, there will be more.
Don't stop playing our game! We love you! In any case, it is definitely that time.
Yes!
You all have a great evening. So. We will be back on Wednesday, probably to finish up the other quests over in the IA area. Mm-hmm. After that, I'm not really sure, though.
You might want to check all the other zones for more side quests.
I have been. I've been keeping my eye out.
Okay.
I got a funny feeling those are connected to the
Yeah.
one little restaurant
The bar.
hub. Yeah, the bar that we've the last dregs.
Yes.
In any case, we'll see you Wednesday. We'll figure things out. Of course, Friday I'm going to be streaming the live letter.
Mm-hmm.
Which, knowing them, it's going to be a 4-hour marathon because that's how it rolls.
And or Death March.
Mm-hmm. Well, hopefully it won't be a death march like it was during the job.
Yeah.
I mean, the poor translator was just kind of getting glassy-eyed, and
They all were.
Foxconn was just perpetually nodding towards the end. It's like, oh god, you guys are clocking out, aren't you? We don't blame you, but you're
Yeah.
clocking out. Any case, good night all. Hope to see you Wednesday. Be safe, be well,
Yeah,
all that jazz.
Everyone have a great night.